So let's get started. So your moon energy that we have, your two moon energies, is we have the waxing moon. And it's saying the energy is gaining momentum, but this is all about staying focused on your goal. Okay, whatever that your goal may have been, it's about keeping it moving, momentum. Okay, making sure you're tending to whatever it is that you're aiming for this month. All right. The next one we have is look at the bigger picture, and you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But this is about full moon in Sagittarius, and this is going to have to be about perspective, guys. So Aries, you are, the cardinals. You are the starters. You have the forceful energy. You work best when you have your mind set on one fixed goal, but there's something to where you need to expand and look at the overall picture of what may be going on, the overall situation, okay? Because this is definitely a card of expansion, enterprise, and some of you, this is going to be on a financial business venture. This is a new job that you have been seeking. This is wealth. This is abundance. This is great fortune that you're trying to step into. And with full moon in Sagittarius being Jupiter here, you could be coming into a windfall of money or something that starts you off to where if you study this, if you gain knowledge, some of you, if you're going to school, it's all about learning. Okay, and once you learn, you start to benefit financial from whatever this is for a lot of you. So the shadow energy that I do have for you guys is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. This is the student who's they're sitting and they're like, how can I, in a practical sense, how can I make this benefit me in the material world? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's just a situation, how can this benefit me? Whether it is a financial situation. I want to see it in real life. Okay. So that's just like getting a job or going into a new business venture and it making so much money. Like, I want to be in this to where it works for me on a financial level, or two, I'm comfortable and I'm secure with this. Same thing if it is romantic. How can I make this relationship or this connection between me and this person something that could be foundational for both of us? I said birth. Page of Pentacles can also represent pregnancy as well, guys. I did say birth. I slipped up and said that. Okay. Some of you have a lot of admirers. You will be getting complimented a lot this month. A lot of you, it is financial prosperity in this here, and good luck. But I feel like the test is actually opening up to see. So if you're going towards a romantic relationship or even some type of business or work here, we have to look at the ins and outs of what we're going into. Okay. All right. So, and communication is going to be something very important this time too. So whatever it is this is mature communication though, and it's clear. And it's very decisive and direct. All right. So some of you are going to be getting some of that. Some of you will get offers of somebody trying to give you something. It may be financial. It may be tangible, just something to where you could touch. It could be a gift of some sort, or you could be trying to give someone as well. So let's look at your energy, my Aries, for the month of March. We have the Two of Pentacles. This could be you trying to balance different perspectives. This could be you trying to, whatever it is within this whole reading, you're going to be trying to manage. You're going to try to prioritize, make two things work that you're dealing with at the same time. And this could be for every area of your life. This is your energy, is trying to maintain and trying to balance things. So even when I'm saying look at the bigger picture, we may need to find out, is the two things that we're trying to juggle worth trying to manage, or should we just focus on one thing? Okay, and let the other one go. Are both of them beneficial? If you're dealing with two things, are both of them beneficial to you? Do you really need the other one, or do you want it? Are we holding on, or are we just really trying to multitask? Some of you may have to multitask. That's what it's looking like in the month of March. So when you deal with your financial situation, we do have the 9 of Swords here. So, all right, maybe we're trying to get out of that could be that too. That Page of Pentacles, somebody's trying to get out of a maybe financial debt, or not making enough income. Because right here, you could be trying to manage bills, family life and work life. Two things that we're having to try to get together here. We may be trying to double our money, okay? And so with the 9 of Swords type of energy, when it comes to this could be like kind of anxiety about how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to make ends meet, or how am I going to make this work for me? How do I get my business venture off the ground? Am I going to get this job? Some of you, you're more worried about if it's something that's new. Do I have enough knowledge or enough higher learning to be able to move through the course of this? Okay. Because when it comes to the Page of Pentacles and whatever that person is going for, it takes study. It takes books or research or some type of studying to get it to go to where they want it to go to, okay? Okay, so this could be your nerves and stuff like that. And also just be careful you're not going to overwork yourself, because also with the 9 of Swords, you could get the money that it is that you're wanting, but it could come at a high cost. So this could be some sacrificial energy that you're having to make. So just really weigh out, and you may just be weighing out the pros and the cons of your situations, okay? So when it comes to relatives and family, it seems as though we also have choices. We may have choices with that too. You may be talking to your partner, if you are with somebody, about what it is that you guys need to do to, get financially stable, or maybe you guys want to partner together, be in a business together, trying to really work on getting grounded and settled. Others of you, when it comes to relatives and family, you guys are good. You guys all have a focus type of energy here. You may be trying to work together, partner together, because I'm seeing a lot of 2s. So it's probably best that we collaborate with somebody else where we're trying to get, whether in love or finances or life. It's best to have a partner alongside of you. So some of you is the Aries and the Sagittarius type of energy here. I do see air as well as earth, okay? Now, our foundation, our home life is a strength card. Yeah, so certain things are being tested here. This requires patience, knowledge, and definitely prioritizing here. So you could have went through some troubling times. But with the right intention and care, everything will be fine. I feel like a lot of you, this is financial situations. And if it's not financial, it could be romantic, to where, somebody is really trying to manage their wants and their needs versus somebody else. And yeah, somebody is putting their self first, and it's a need to create balance between two people. And that's why we have look at the bigger picture, because somebody may be focused on their own goals, and what we're needing is the attention, time, and tender love and care of somebody else. So somebody else is kind of feeling abandoned as well in here. So we may not be ignoring this person, but somebody really has a focus on what they want to do. And it seems as though the other person is kind of lacking, or feeling like they lack in this person's life. It could be kids, it could be family members, it could be a lover. Okay? But what we're trying to do is we're trying to get our home together. Our home is on like a very sensitive, maybe some pride and ego fights within the home as well. But it's trying to get everything back up to health, because strength is definitely a health card here as well. Trying to get back to that healthy environment. So when it comes to love and relationships, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are working on a relationship as of now. And some of you, that's where all your time and dedication is going, and you're not able to focus on your own goals. So there's a need to balance that as well. Some of you, you know, you're really trying to figure out what it takes or who you're looking for when it comes to your love life if you are single. But somebody's giving a lot of their attention back to their partnership, back to their romance. But it's just somebody, they feel like they're lacking. It's something I want to do on a personal level, and I'm not able to do it because I have to give my focus to maybe my family. Okay. So it's about trying to make things work for the both of you. It's like meeting in the middle type of energy. So when it comes to health here, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so that's actually a really good omen. It's just going to say, if you've been going through kind of a rough time as far as your health and your illnesses and things, you'll be able to tackle that. But it is a card of changes. Okay, so, and it's a thing of karmic, because this is a karmic card. So it's like if you've been treating your body very badly, then that energy comes back. Okay, so we have to make sure that we're putting the right type of food and drinks, and making sure we're tending to our body, the inner, the outer, make sure, you know, everything is healthy. So when this karmic wheel comes into play, that it's positive changes with health. Okay. But this could be your vitality and an increase of health as well. But it's also a thing, do not take advantage of how healthy your body is. Okay, so no overindulging, no overdoing, no skipping checkups. Just like, oh yeah, I'm fine. You know, I've always been fine. You know, I've never went to the doctor before. It's just saying, you know, just make sure that we're still tending to our body. Okay, this also has to do with mental boundaries, and we see the Strength card as well. So don't try to flex too much with that Nine of Swords energy, because we're feeling there are some restrictions here when it comes to being able to move, being able to have our mind focused on one thing, and we're really trying to figure out how we're going to move about that. Okay, so do not strain yourself on a mental level either. Now, when it comes to marriage and partnerships, we have the Queen of Wands. All right. So some of you may be married to a fire sign. You may be in a partnership with a fire sign or an alliance, but it's just showing a very loyal and compassionate connection between you and whomever, because this is marriage and partnership. So it could be platonic or romantic, but everything seems to be good here. Okay. In that area. Now we have sex, death, and regeneration. This has to do with the rebirth. All right, some of you, sexual life is going to be very intimate, and that shows with the Queen of Wands. Passionate. Somebody's really focused, and they're going to rekindle. Somebody's rekindling some love, renewing some love, or finally deciding to pay attention to it. But it's a challenge for my Aries for some reason. Some of you have if you've been single and you're going into a relationship, you've been single for so long, it's like, you know, it's always been about me, and now I'm incorporating somebody else. And I have to give my energy to them too, and man, this is a job. You know, this is kind of a job. Some people are just trying to get things into alignment when it comes to partnership and romance. Some of you, what you have coming as far as a rebirth is a lover's revamping from the past. Some of you, you're deciding, yeah, we just aren't aligned, and you're ending that romantic relationship. And sexual wise, that is a very strong, magnetic, good month as far as sex. It really, really is. All right. So next we have our higher self, Three of Pentacles. All right. So they're working alongside with you as well, trying to get you to where you can be in a teamwork type of environment. So you're at a 2, your higher self is at a 3, and they're trying to get you to this level. And I feel like you're going to get there, but they're trying to work with you to get to where you need to be. So don't even worry about it. So next we have your career. We have the Seven of Swords. All right, so this could be tricky. So if you are in a work environment, this is my move in silence, especially in careers. This is not really saying anything to anybody, minding your own business, planning things, secretly. Not telling anybody what you have going, because people steal things, okay? People steal ideals. Sometimes this is people taking advantage of your work. So watch out for that as well. This is also a caution with any contracts or business ventures. It may be too risky. There could be some shadiness involved in your work environment. That's why I'm saying do not really engage with people on a confrontational level, even if you feel like something is going on. It's just a time to just work behind the scenes, okay? Because there could be some shadiness going on here. So it's kind of like doing your own thing, and don't really engage with people who are, seem to be deceptive, basically. All right. And some of you, you're just trying to work and figure out your next move. This is also about strategically planning something, but still not telling anybody. It's just moving in silence here. And your higher self is with you as far as working towards your goals. So you have what you need. And it looks like if you're in a romantic relationship or a partnership of some sort, you have a backup. Even if you're working alongside with somebody, this person is a business oriented person, entrepreneur. They're very independent and they're very helpful, and they have a lot of creative ideals. Okay. So next, when it comes to your social life, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So that's somebody coming in that's beneficial. Some of you have maybe a new lover coming in. Okay, you start engaging with somebody new. There's an opportunity. A lot of times this is a financial thing, which especially with this Page of Pentacles, there may be a new financial opportunity through somebody else. If that's what you've been looking for, a new business venture, a new time to buddy with somebody to create some type of business or money or income. And if you've had a hard social life where just, everything was falling off, it seems to renew itself with the Ace of Pentacles. So that's good to see. But this usually stays like a new person entering your life. But they're beneficial to you. They're going to be beneficial to you in some type of way, some in your area of prosperity. And prosperity is anything. Abundance is anything that you believe is something that's valuable to you. But this person brings value to your life. Okay. All right. Next. So we have hidden things. What we do not see is the Eight of Cups here. Okay. And a lot of times I read my hidden things, my 12th house, with my 8th house, which has to do with Scorpio. Some of you are walking away from a lover and a new lover enters. Or there's an emotional upset that you need to pay attention to. Or like I said, somebody may be returning that once had left you before. So for everybody, it will be different. And that could also represent who's coming back to you. Somebody who wants to renew something. They have a gift for you, because you are really going to be admired at this time. And it's probably because your strong willpower and your strength here to be able to handle so much.